In an unprecedented move, the University of Southern California tonight canceling this year's main commencement ceremony, attended by roughly 65,000 people, citing new safety measures put in place amid protests on campus. The stunning decision coming a day after nearly 100 protesters were arrested for trespassing after a contentious rally where pro-Palestinian demonstrators clashed with police.
Even if they have to cancel every single commencement, that's up to them.
The school's administration had already canceled the graduation speech for their pro-Palestinian valedictorian Asna Tabassum, citing safety concerns. Coast to coast, growing protests on more college campuses over the Israel-Hamas war, from George Washington University to Northeastern to Emory and Atlanta, where police in riot gear today clashed with demonstrators.
I go to this school!
Law enforcement appearing to use zip ties to restrain the protesters, even tasing one person. At Columbia, the epicenter of the protests, those camping out given a deadline to disperse by 4 a.m. If not, the university says we will have to consider alternative options for clearing the area.
And these protests are now spreading here in California as well. Here at UCLA, students have begun gathering, pitching tents in the heart of campus. Many of these students calling on the university to divest from Israel.
Tonight, these rising tensions igniting a debate about free speech versus hate speech on college campuses. At USC, Professor Brittany Friedman criticizing the university for escalating what she says have been peaceful protests.
You believe these students' First Amendment rights are being violated?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They are criticizing a nation state for their actions in war, not criticizing a faith that is very close to me.
But some Jewish students say they feel the demonstrations have crossed a line.
I don't believe that, advocating for the rights of the Palestinian people are inherently anti-Semitic. But some of these chants and some of the ways in which that they attribute and target Jewish students, that is anti-Semitic.
And Liz joins us now from UCLA. What's the scene there, Liz?
Well, Lester, it's a growing protest here. There's now several hundred students camped out. They say they plan to stay here until the university meets their demands. As for USC, we've heard from so many disappointed students tonight. The university saying they made this decision because they feel that it would just take too long to process all the thousands of guests given these new security measures. Lester?
Liz Kreutz in Los Angeles, thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.